It wouldn't be an overstatement that 2020 has been pretty intense. The pandemic has thrown us on a wrench and has altered all of our lives. Social distancing is a measure which is very important to slow the virus from spreading rapidly, and it flattens the curve of infection rates. Now, we are spending a lot of time indoors, which could feel claustrophobic, overwhelming, or just boring. Some of you may be struggling on what are we supposed to do with this extra time. So hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Evnight, and today I'm gonna share 10 ideas on how you can spend time at home if you have the luxury to do so. The first one is obvious: to clean and disinfect your house. A lot of time we find excuses to put off cleaning, but now that you have plenty of time with you, it's only natural to keep your home neat and tidy. Once the sheet is fixed and the pillows are rightly placed, it feels so good. Then comes my table. You have the wipes or the tissues. This is the time to use some. When was the last time you cleaned your table from every corner? The door handles, the fan blades, photo frames, all of them you could clean. Wash your curtains now, and your room will thank you. Well, I have a guitar which I haven't used in a while, so all the dirt. So what do? We clean it. My suggestion is surprise yourself on what all could you clean. The next one is work from home. If you have the luxury to work from home, continue to work hard. It will not only keep your work schedule intact, but also help you maintain your routine, which is very important. After having breakfast, I am only in front of my laptop screen for the time required till I am done doing the work on hand. This keeps my confidence intact and I get better and better ideas for my new videos. Also, I feel very energetic once I am done with the work and I'm happy. The third thing is exercise. This might be the last thing you would wanna do indoors, but exercising is now more important than ever. Getting your blood pumping helps your immune system. I personally am focusing a lot on yoga these days because it gives you the flexibility and it heals your body from inside. But you could go on for push-ups or squats or maybe anything else, whichever you want to do. Make a target like in 10 days you would be doing 100 push-ups and 100 squats daily. That will really help you. Having a goal will keep you busy and focused. Now come on. Well, the next one and the fourth one is to read. Well, this is my personal favorite. I love to read books, but it is really difficult to get time in our normal busy life. The books having layers of dust on them, well, clean it first and then go on. Read any genre, any book which you wanted to read for so long. So there's this series called The Expanse by James S. A. Corey. It is a sci-fi and I am in love with that series. I was to read the 7th part of it called Persepolis Rising but could never get enough time. Now I'm going to finish it pretty soon. Well, I have books in queue. So also for those of you who don't have the hard copies, every book is available online as an ebook. Well, isn't that awesome? Guys, the next one and the fifth one is to learn a new language or a skill. You wanted to learn a language, you wanted to learn programming. This is the right time to learn and hone your skills. There are a lot of websites that will help you do that. You can learn a lot of things on YouTube itself. German, Spanish, or be it any other language, or even it could be a local language you wanted to learn, go for it. Even if you haven't thought about it like right now to learn a different language, I say go for it, try it. It will really make you feel good and it's a good feeling. I started learning German online 3 years back and I learned pretty good. Mir geht es sehr gut. So next one is painting. Remember our school days when we had to draw or paint? Wasn't that the class we would wait for amongst the facts-loaded academics? I was averagely good at it, but I always loved drawing my ideas on paper. Painting helps increase your creativity, and this will also help to tune your right side of the brain. So go on, pick up a brush and get on with it. Music, I've put that on the number 7th. Oh wow, 7th is my favorite number, and so is music. You know, I play guitar as well as piano. The best part is I learned both of them in my college. Music heals you and it gets out the creativity hidden inside you. If you were playing an instrument before but left it back, then this is the time you get back to it, dude. If you happen to have an instrument but you were too lazy to learn, again, this is the time. Do it now. Show off some lockdown learned skills to your friends and family and get in the melody. Cooking. Well, you gotta eat. First of all, I would say that I ain't very good at it. I barely know the basics, but I am constantly learning. And with cooking, you only get better. These days, I am learning delicious dishes like 4 5 different types of halwas, and I will show you aate ka halwa. And I also am learning dorayaki, and all of that I'm learning from my mom. Yeah, she's a great cook. Well, I could say this, that cooking food not only satiates your stomach, but it is also a satisfying feeling to cook food for your loved ones. Connect with your friends and fam. I know you feel that you can't go out and meet your friends, but the perks of 21st century comes to your rescue. Call your friends whom you haven't called in a while, do video calls with your loved ones, share your life and routine with them. That's really an interesting thing to do. I'm doing it since the quarantine and it feels good to have time to connect to people. Open your contacts and scroll. In the last, I would say that indulge in things when you feel so. Have you ever felt that I might wanna do this, but I don't know? Like, I wanted to do some gardening, but the right time never came. So, what I did was, I just started with it. So, how you approach such a thing is that you just start with it and see if you like it. I went down to my kitchen garden with my dad, and it was pretty great. I liked it. I learned a lot of things. I might actually in the future explore more of it. And that's the best thing. When I'm not restraining myself, I might actually get to learn something. And that is what I'm trying to tell you here. Do things like that. Try to discover new hobbies. You might be surprised by your own self. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and thanks a lot.